guys, it's Karynjean and welcome back. What I'm doing here is I'm getting ready to do some experimenting with my jelly plate. I was watching, I think it was last week, that Rachel over at Roxy's Creations was messing around with her jelly plate. And like her, I've had mine for a couple years and I've never used it. So I'm going to do that today, hopefully with the intent of maybe being able to use some things in the new journal. But this is what I'm going. I have a box of this. Bought it from a couple of moves ago. It's very inexpensive, and I'm just going to lay this down on top here to act as, oh, there we go. Actually, it's a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger than I need it to be. It's hanging off the edge here down front. So, yeah. So I'm going to get ready, and then we'll start using our jelly plate. Okay, what I'm doing here, I see my arm through the camera, and I see all those freckles. Old lady's arm from being out in the sun too much. I'm just going to, like, tape this down here to hold it down. What I did was I cut this in half as it rolls up. Micropore. You should probably be just using regular masking tape. It's a lot less expensive than the micropore is. But I'm just there taping it down some, because as I, take some layers off with the brayer and stuff, we could put it down here, clean off the brayer. That in itself becomes something we can maybe use later on. Okay, just getting those corners down. And here's my 8 by 10, because I would like to use full sheets of paper on it. It's the size of, and this is the brayer that I have. That one. Now, as far as what paints I'm going to use, I have all different kinds of paints. Let's get the gel press out. I have paper towels. I have water. I have stencils. Ugh. Okay. And oof, here we go. I guess I can. Oh, it has a certain smell to it. There. Now, I have these paints that I wanted to try, right? These are like metallic colors. Cerulean blue. Oh, that's nice. Oh, let's pull out the purple. Let's pull out the pink. Right. Here we have some gold. I also have acrylic paints. I have, hold on, here are my acrylic paints, just from Michael's Craft Smart, right? Nothing fancy here. Obviously, never used these either. Then I have some bubble wrap. I have, this is a plastic placemat, right? Okay, so I have just plain white paper here. What I also have is I pulled out some paper that I have already dyed, right? Some papers that are, and some doilies that are dyed, just to have a little fun. Now, for the 12 by 12, I have, I'm thinking the branches, because I love these branches. Okay, so Maybe that, I don't know. Okay, so first we need to put a layer down and let it dry. We have a pale pink here. Let me just see if I need to prep the plate. Nope, okay. There. And so let's see. This might be too much paint. I don't know. I am new to this. Might not be enough paint. I think I'm going to put a little bit more because I think it's already drying. Okay. Let's see if we can move that. Here we go. Okay. And I want to put down my branches first. And use the brayer to, I'm not sure if this is how this is supposed to go. Pull it off. Oh, I do not want to get paint on me, which is what I think I might have just done. Let's see if I can. Over to my left-hand side, which you guys can't see, I just have paper there and a hard surface, and I'm just trying to get the paint, transfer the paint from that stencil onto another piece of paper. As we wait for this to dry, I know some people will use their hair dryer on a cool setting. It's wet still. Okay, let's wait for this to dry. I don't have a hair dryer up here, but I do have a fan. This looks dry. Looks like it's dry. Okay. Whoops. And now we can put okay, brayer's dry. All right, yeah. I'm thinking some of this now. I want to make sure that there's, okay. This might not be enough. Oh, the smell. Gold. It also seems to have dried. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And I think I'll just put white. Ow. Because I'm pretty sure all that's dry. And here we go. Let's see what we got. Whoops. This one I think I'll start with just a plain. Whoops, I got my fingers in the paint there. The one thing, because I use these pages folded in half in my journals, is it doesn't go edge to edge, so I think I'll have to fold the paper in half in order to get a full oh, look at this. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Now I know why people are so addicted to this. Okay. What are we going to do? What are we going to do next? I want... Let me see. How about green? This paint set that I got, the acrylic paint set I got at Michael's. Oh, look, there's a thing there where you can open it. Look at that. Is all bright colors, right? As you can see. Can you see the brightness of all those colors? Right? So we will put down... Whoa, hello. Okay, well. That's probably too much. And let's try this time. Make sure that's all nice and down there, right? Pull that up. Ugh. Let's let that dry. Don't want to, I think it might already be dry almost. This one, I'm going to try it on one of these. Okay, so we have that. Then the next layer is going to be, let's make the next layer white. And I'm not pressing hard down because I realized before I was pressing down too hard, and that's why I'm getting those lines from the brayer, which I do not want, right? And I have a handful of paint, so I want to be careful. Oh. Because we know me and my stars. Whoops. Now let's see if we can get this off without okay. Now we need to let that dry. sorry. Okay, and what do we want to put? We're gonna put it on this. What other color do we want? I would like a silver. Do I have a silver? Oh, I do have a silver. Okay, here we go. Let's make sure, whoops. Whoops. And I'm sure you can hear the landscapers, although the dog seems to be hiding out in the basement. All right, let's see. Oh. I was watching Louisa Heinzel and Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. The video is a year old. I'll link it down below. It's pretty funny. Louisa, of course, is like totally in the stratosphere when it comes to her skills and her imagination with this kind of stuff. But she was helping Barbara. It's funny. She was teaching Barbara about jelly printing, and I found it very informative. So let's see. See, it's a bit bumpy here, so I'm not quite sure that that's, you know, so you just layer it up and let each layer dry, and then the last layer you put your paper down wet, and then you have to rub it dry like this so that it's all there and it'll all peel up. Here we go. So, I see the green and the silver. I feel like I want something else down on that, so I'm gonna put this one over here to dry. And maybe I'll do something else with that. All right, now what do I want to do? I need a bucket for all these things that are covered with paint, and then I'm going to have to take downstairs like this. I've been rubbing them off over here just on, yeah, my branches. I want to do the branches again. Let me think. I'm going to want the branches gold, so I want blue. Here we go. This is sky blue, pale blue. So I want the branches on a sky blue background. So first I put down the sky blue, and then I'm going to put the branches on top of it. It's probably too much paint. Put the branches on top of it, and then when I take the branches up, I will figure out what color I want the branches. I probably maybe want the branches gold, right? And I'm going to put a little bit of this blue down too. We could mix in the sky there. Okay. And yes, I'm just going to put the branches down actually this way. Make sure they're pressed in. Okay. I'm going to peel them off, and I'm going to let that dry. And over here, I am going to oh, look at that. I put this paper down on top of the branches and rolled on top of it. Look at that. Okay. This looks practically dry already. Yeah, that's dry. And now we'll put down gold. Using these paints, these gouache or gouache paints, it takes a lot of paint. Okay, now I don't think I want anything else there. I'm going to take, let's see what happens if I use a piece of this blue paper. Well, actually, it's good. The blue is going to get lost on that. All right, we're going to take a piece of this, fold it in half, put it down, and to maybe I think I got paint on that. I sure shooting did, because this is round and the paper. Oh shoot, look what I just did. Okay. You know what? Let's see what happens when I do this, just to put some pressure down. On it. And what I can also do is, whoops, things are getting caught. Let's take this, just put it on top here. Now I realize that this is only going to pick up what's hanging off the edge. See what we got. And let's see what we have here. Not yet. Suppose I could open it up. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Look at that. Fabulous. This is addicting. I understand this now. This is very addicting. I'm actually going to put these colors away because it's using a lot of this paint, which I do not necessarily want to go through all of these paints. I mean, I've used a lot already. So I'm going to put these back. And let me pop these on the floor. Those need to go downstairs, just like my hands do, to get washed. We didn't do any bubbly doublies here, so we can, what do we want to do? We have this, and it's framed. Look at that, with the silver on the back. This and this. That's a scrap. We have this. I think I want to do something else on this, though. On this one. Okay, what else do I want to put here? Well, I could just stencil gold stars on it. I don't need to do anything else here. Okay, let's pick a color. Let's pick, I put the blues here, but it kind of lost the lightness of the blues because I put the other colors there. We have purple. We have two different purples. Ooh, look at those. No, no, no. Let me, what color is Island blue. Island blue. Ocean breeze. Oh, that's a bright blue. Bright blue. Bright blue, bright lime green. Let's do bright yellow. Where's the thing? There it is. Okay, we're going to do bright yellow. Whoops. And I'm going to do something I saw Louisa and Barbara do. Whoops. Is that a... like with geometric patterns. And that is, she took a circle. No, this might be a little bit, I don't want to damage my jelly plate. Okay. Now we need to get that to dry. Okay, and then we're going to take, how about an orange? What do we have here? Orange or dark orange? Do we want to do orange? Wind up maybe making a color. Don't want to make mud, but that's already dry, so I shouldn't be making mud. Let's see if I get it open. Okay. I feel like I should be able to put this on something. I have my 12 by 12 scrapbook. What I keep my 12 by 12 there. Now I have paint on the back of that. Let me see if I can get the paint off. Okay, let's get this to dry. So we have yellow and orange. And you know what? I wonder if we can use lunar paste instead of those paints. Why not use lunar paste? What does lunar paste have in it? I don't think it tells us what it has in it. I don't want to That's dry. I don't want to ruin my jelly plate, but there is another side on the jelly plate, so okay. If I ruin this side of the jelly plate, there's another side of the jelly plate. Oh. I know Luna paste is also water reactive, so ooh. So it shouldn't be an issue. I feel like I'm pulling up some of the paint already. Okay. Piece of paper, piece of paper. You know what? Also, well, yeah. Let me this does look like it's drying out a little bit. See what happens here. There we go. I don't know if any of this is still wet. The silver is a little bit. All right. I'm thinking I see a lot of the orange. I really don't see that much of the yellow at all. A little bit of the yellow, most in the lunar paste. Interesting. And then the bits that were along the edge. All right, this has to dry. Well, I could be doing this all day, quite honestly. They say to clean the jelly plate, you just spray it with water. So let's see if we can do that, and the rest of the stuff I'll have to take downstairs. Yeah. There we go. Let me get my rag. I do not want to put it away wet. Flip it the other side and see if the paper will pull the... Okay. So let us review what we've done Such a mess, such a mess. Okay, so we have this one done. Nice. This is just all the, this I just used to pull up all the negative things, the negative space, right? Ooh, I didn't realize I had put, that's just a scrap I used to pull up negative space. There's this one, the branches and the placemat, and that's just the negative space of the branches. Then there was this one, branches. I like my branches. This one on dyed paper. This needs something, and I'll probably stencil something on top of that. And here's just branches. So this one there, like that. This one, I don't know. I must have rolled something off of on that one. And this one, which I really love because of the colors, right? The blues. And what was this? This was branches and that placemat again. And let's see. And they dry pretty quickly, I must say, as I stacked everything up on the one that we most recently did. So, if you have a Gelli plate, like I said, I will link the Louisa and Barbara video from a year ago down below. A lot of fun. And yeah, I encourage you to experiment. Did make a mess of this, didn't I? With the lunar paste. That's the lunar paste in there. But you obviously you can use lunar paste on a Gelli plate. I think I need to get a different brayer though, one that doesn't have this whole thing on here. I need a wider one. All right, well, this is Karynjean. Thank you for being here while I take my imagination out for a little road drive. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later.